You know, we often fall into the trap of believing that manifesting our desires hinges solely on sheer willpower and determination. It's a common misconception. It's just about wanting it enough and then putting in the effort, right? But here's what most people fail to grasp. The real secret of manifestation lies not in relentless struggle, but in aligning your spirit with the vibration of the universe. Think about it for a moment. When your being resonates with the frequency of abundance and possibility, you no longer have to chase after what you desire. Instead, you attract it effortlessly. Have you ever wondered why so many individuals find themselves stuck in cycles of stress and disappointment, perpetually fighting for what they want? It's because they cling to the belief that brute force and sheer will are the answers, missing the larger truth about how the universe truly operates. This idea that we must exert all of our energy into achieving our goals can feel like a burden, a never-ending grind that leaves us feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. Let me share a story that beautifully illustrates this profound realization. I knew a woman, someone vividly passionate about her craft. She worked tirelessly at a corporate job, fueled by a relentless drive for success and recognition. But what many saw as determination came at a tremendous cost. Each day she pushed herself harder, sacrificing her joy and well-being for a paycheck that never seemed to satisfy her soul. She poured her energy into climbing the corporate ladder, thinking this relentless pursuit would finally bring her the fulfillment she sought. Yet as the years passed, the stress mounted like an invisible weight pressing down on her, smothering her spirit. With time, the toll on her health and peace became painfully evident. The vibrant passion that once fueled her began to fade. Her laughter grew scarce, and the fire in her eyes dimmed. It was only through a profound moment of awakening that she began to see the misalignment that had shaped her reality. The beautiful irony is that the universe was always ready to deliver. What she needed was to cultivate her inner state to be receptive to it. You see, true manifestation flows from the depths of an awakened spirit. The outer world acts merely as a reflection, a mirror of what lies beneath the surface within us. The relentless pursuit we often engage in is a symptom of believing that we are separate from the very things we desire. We chase after external achievements, thinking this will validate our worth. But when you begin to comprehend that your outer experiences are merely a reflection of your inner state, everything shifts profoundly. It's not about accumulating more possessions or climbing higher on a metaphorical ladder. It's about releasing the blockages, the fears, doubts, and conditioning that keep you from experiencing what's already available to you. Now, let that sink in for a moment. Many people remain unaware that the universe operates on principles beyond what we perceive with our physical senses. The truth is, you are not broken. You are not inadequate. You are simply disconnected from your own innate power to create and attract. This realization, my friend, is a game changer. Just think about it. When we start to resonate with the frequency of what we truly desire, our whole approach to life begins to transform. You see, it's not about hyper-focusing on the goal or grinding away. It's about relaxing into the flow of life, embracing what already is, while gently guiding it toward your vision. As you begin to explore this inner work, something magical happens. The universe responds. The more you allow yourself to be in a state of gratitude and alignment, the more you find opportunities presenting themselves. You stop feeling like you're wrestling against the tide and start to experience life as a dance, a beautiful interplay of energies that align in perfect harmony. But let's also acknowledge that this journey isn't always smooth sailing. Common obstacles will arise, trying to pull you back into old patterns of stress and struggle. Remember the woman I spoke of? After her awakening, she faced resistance. The old habits and mindsets clung to her like shadows, wanting to pull her back into how things once were. What you must understand is this: integration requires commitment. It's about choosing to nourish your inner garden consistently, creating an environment where dreams can flourish. You see, the universe is indeed ready to deliver. You need only open the gates of your spirit and rise to meet it. There's so much to uncover, and the journey ahead promises profound revelations. So buckle up, we're just getting started. Now, if this is resonating with you, I encourage you to take a moment and really let this sink in. The deeper truth here is that understanding our inner connection to the universe transforms everything about how we approach life. You see, the real essence of manifestation isn't a linear process of pushing and forcing our way through obstacles. Instead, it unfolds through layers of unlearning and awareness, a profound journey into the depths of our consciousness. When you recognize this, something remarkable begins to happen. You start to dismantle the psychological mechanism that has kept you trapped in a cycle of struggle. The truth is, the belief that you can simply wish for something hard enough to make it happen is just that, a belief. It's a powerful one, yes, but it often leads us to ignore the actual pathways of alignment that exist in our lives. What most fail to see is that the law of attraction isn't just about thinking positively. It's about embodying the energy of the outcomes we wish to receive. Have you ever noticed how your emotions deeply influence your thoughts and actions? When you're feeling low, overwhelmed, or defeated, everything seems to conspire against you. Conversations feel heavy, opportunities feel scarce, and even everyday tasks can feel like climbing mountains. But when you resonate with a higher frequency of joy, gratitude, or excitement, it's like the world opens up in a vibrant, colorful way. Events align, doors open, and life starts flowing beautifully. This is no coincidence. It's the universe responding to the vibration you're sending out. Let me illustrate this with a story. There was a man who spent years striving to build his business, thinking determination was the key. He worked long hours, sacrificed time with loved ones, and pushed through countless obstacles. Yet despite his grit, he always felt just out of reach of the success he envisioned. One day, he met a mentor who challenged his assumptions. "What if," the mentor asked, "instead of chasing success, you focused on embodying the success you desire?" Initially resistant, the man took some time to reflect on this. Rather than working harder, he decided to shift his mindset entirely. He started practicing gratitude for his current situation, acknowledging what he already had rather than fixating on what was missing. As he aligned his thoughts and feelings with a prosperous mindset, something incredible happened. Opportunities began to surface without his relentless pursuit. He found clients approaching him, collaborations forming effortlessly, and a sense of ease that had previously eluded him. He learned that by relaxing into the flow of life and inviting abundance, he transformed the way he experienced his reality. But here's the kicker. This transformation didn't happen overnight. There were times when he stumbled, when old habits tried to resurface, whispering that success must come from struggle and sacrifice. You see, the path to manifestation isn't a straight line. It's filled with twists and turns, and moments of resistance to confront. You'll discover that commitment to your inner growth is vital. It requires diligence, practice, and sometimes digging deep through layers of conditioning that may have been ingrained for years, even decades. And what about the moment after recognition? Well, you might find that often, after an awakening, a sort of shadow work becomes necessary. These shadows, the doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs, will emerge to be faced. It's like tending to a garden. If you want it to flourish, you must first uproot the weeds. This is a commitment to yourself, a choice to actively engage with your subconscious patterns and rewrite your narrative. As you proceed on this inner journey, you may find yourself navigating unexpected challenges. Just like the woman we spoke about earlier, the man also faced a wave of resistance. He felt the pull back to his old habits, the temptation to revert to the former ways of striving and hustling. But here's where he realized something transformative. The obstacles weren't meant to derail him, but were invitations to integrate further into his new understanding. So what does this tell us? It's precisely during these moments of challenge that the true power of choice becomes manifest. You can choose to honor your commitment to your inner alignment. You can decide to trust in the process of unfolding rather than forcing things to happen. In doing so, you plant the seeds of abundance within that may already be waiting to blossom. It becomes a dance rather than a battle, a flow rather than a grind. And here's a paradox that can be oddly freeing. Sometimes less truly is more. The more you release the grip of needing to chase or force things, the more actively you engage with a responsible, abundant life. It's about recognizing your worthiness and tapping into the infinite energies surrounding you. You can draw upon this universal source of energy, and as you begin to flow with it, you will watch as the external world reflects this new harmony back to you. In the end, it's all about synthesis. You merge your dreams not with constant striving, but with the feeling of well-being that resides within you. You awaken to the truth that joy is your birthright, that peace can be your default setting, and that fulfillment is not a far-off dream. It's already here waiting for you to discover it. So as you take this transformative journey, allow yourself the permission to explore your inner landscape, to tend to your soul's garden with care. Your journey of manifestation is deeply rooted in self-awareness, self-love, and alignment with the universe's rhythm. And as you step forward, embody this inner truth. It's not about fighting against your desires. It's about embracing the current of life, flowing freely with the energies that surround you. That's where the real magic lies. The universe is waiting for you to awaken fully to your potential. Are you ready? You see, when you really understand what I'm talking about, when you get this at a bone-deep level, a profound shift begins to unfold. Now here's what I want you to understand. When you truly see that your inner state shapes your outer reality, everything changes. No longer are you a passive participant in your life, you become the architect of your existence. This is the transformational power of aligning your spirit with the universe's natural rhythms. Imagine what happens when you embrace this truth, when you really grasp that you don't need to chase after your desires, but rather attract them effortlessly. Your mindset shifts dramatically. It's no longer about clinging tightly to what you think you want. Instead, you begin to cultivate a deep-seated belief in your inherent worthiness. You realize that your desires are not just dreams floating in the ether, they're reflections of your authentic self, a part of who you already are. Now let's dive deeper into how to practically apply this understanding. This isn't merely about thinking positively, it's about integrating this wisdom into your daily life. It begins by creating a habit of mindfulness. Tuning into your thoughts and feelings with intention, start to notice when you fall into old patterns of doubt or fear. Acknowledge those thoughts, but don't let them define you. You can choose to redirect your focus toward abundance and possibility instead. For instance, let's revisit the woman I mentioned earlier. After her awakening, she began each day with a gratitude practice. Instead of writing down what she wanted to achieve, she listed what she was already grateful for. This simple shift began to transform her reality. As she brought awareness to the good in her life, the warm sunshine, the laughter of a friend, the beauty of a peaceful moment, she realized how rich her experience was, even amidst challenges. And as her perspective shifted, so did her circumstances. Opportunities began to flow toward her as though by magic. She found herself attracting connections and resources that aligned with her newly embraced energy. You see, when you nurture that inner garden of gratitude, you're not just passively waiting for good things to happen, you're actively participating in the unfolding of your life. Now, as you navigate this journey, you may run into some common obstacles, moments when you feel tempted to revert to the old ways of struggle and striving. It's essential to acknowledge these moments without judgment. You might find yourself frustrated when things don't unfold as fast as you'd like, or perhaps you feel the weight of expectations pressing down on you. This is completely normal. The key is to return to your center, to remind yourself that you are allowed to take a breath and release the need to hustle. In those moments, practice self-compassion. Remind yourself that transformation takes time. You're not flipping a switch, you're nurturing a seed that needs space and care to grow. Think about it this way. Even the mightiest oak tree started as a small acorn. It didn't force itself to grow tall overnight. It expanded gradually, finding its strength within. Here's a beautiful truth. As you cultivate this awareness, you may discover something magical about the process. It becomes less about action and more about alignment. You learn that your energy impacts how you interact with the world. As you maintain this alignment, you create a magnetic field around yourself. The energy of abundance draws experiences, people, and opportunities that resonate with your newfound frequency. Let me tell you about another example. There was a young artist who poured her heart and soul into her creations, but wrestled constantly with self-doubt. She thought she needed to prove herself to make it in the industry, and the more she pushed, the more her inspiration dwindled. After diving into a journey of spiritual discovery and self-love, her approach transformed. She started to create from a place of joy, understanding that her art was an extension of who she was, rather than a means to gain external validation. When she aligned her heart with her craft, everything shifted. People began to notice her work in ways they hadn't before. Exhibitions were offered, and her creations resonated with others on a deeper level. Her story highlights the paradox we often overlook. The moment you stop seeking approval and start expressing your true essence, the world responds in kind. As you integrate this understanding, you'll come to realize that allowing yourself to feel joy is crucial. You have the right to experience happiness, regardless of your circumstances. Fulfillment isn't confined to a target you're chasing. It can exist in the present, woven into the fabric of your everyday life. So, as you step forward, remember that you are allowed to feel good. You are allowed to embrace life's beautiful small moments. Those moments are what make the journey worthwhile. Ultimately, this synthesis of your dreams and your feelings leads to a profound awakening. You begin to experience life not as a series of hurdles, but as a rich tapestry of experiences crafted by your own hands. The more you align your thoughts and emotions with the frequency of fulfillment, the more the universe responds to you, mirroring that energy back. You have the power to shape your reality, not through force, but through authenticity and alignment. It's time to step into this divine truth. Your journey of manifestation is not about the destination. It's about recognizing the beauty of the journey itself. As you embrace this truth, the universe conspires to meet you where you are, gently guiding you toward your desires. Now, take a moment to breathe into this understanding. Open your heart and allow yourself to feel the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. You're not merely a passenger on this journey. You're the navigator, the creator. And remember, the universe is ready to respond. Are you ready to rise into your full potential? So let me bring this full circle. Remember when I said at the beginning that the journey of manifestation involves a profound alignment with your inner essence. It's a journey to discover who you truly are and what you're capable of creating. But not just that. It's about the realization that you are deeply connected to the universe, and in that connection lies your power. The threads of your desires are woven into the vast tapestry of existence, waiting for you to acknowledge them. As you reflect on this journey, I want you to give yourself permission. Give yourself permission to be authentic in every aspect of your life. You are allowed to release the burdens of societal expectations, to step away from the roles that don't serve your spirit. You don't have to adhere to the confines of what others think you should be or accomplish. Instead, embrace the beautiful truth that you have a unique path to walk, a path that is yours and yours alone. When you accept this truth, it becomes liberating. You start to shed the layers of who you're supposed to be and step into the fullness of who you already are. This is where the magic happens. You realize your journey isn't just about achieving a goal, it's about the profound transformation that occurs once you give yourself permission to be fully you. Picture this. The moment you stop seeking validation from the outside world, you unlock a reservoir of inspiration long hidden within you. Let's return to our friend, the artist. After she embraced her true essence and let go of the need for approval, she flourished. She began to create pieces that sang to her soul rather than conforming to what others expected. And here's where it gets interesting. Many of her works, no longer shackled by the desire for external validation, began to resonate deeply with people from all walks of life. She found herself immersed in genuine connections with others who felt moved by her authentic expression. You see, when you express your truth, you create an energetic ripple that extends far beyond you. Each authentically created moment fosters connections that can inspire others to embrace their true selves as well. This is the incredible potency of authenticity. It invites others to rise, to awaken from their slumber, and to seek their own voice and essence. In this way, your journey can be a beacon for others, illuminating paths they never knew existed. Now, as we approach the conclusion of this exploration, I want to return to the themes we've uncovered together. Each challenge you've faced, each moment of self-doubt that has crossed your path has contributed to your growth. They are not just obstacles, they are opportunities for expansion and deeper understanding. Life may throw curveballs your way, and that's okay. These experiences are simply part of the journey, honing your resilience and deepening your wisdom. Life can be unpredictable. Sometimes the universe will challenge you, nudging you to reassess what you truly value and desire. But here's what I want you to always remember. You are not alone in this. The energy of the universe is always flowing towards you, waiting to lift you up. You are an integral part of this great dance of creation, where every breath you take collaborates with the cosmos. Now, let's take one more step back and reflect on what this all truly means. Embracing your authentic self means allowing your light to shine through, unfettered by doubts or fears. You are allowed to trust in your own journey, knowing that you're constantly evolving. You have the freedom to create, not just in art or career, but in every moment of your life. As you step into this new awareness, open your heart. What once felt daunting may now appear to be filled with possibility. You have the agency to dance with your dreams rather than chase them. The universe is perpetually collaborating with you, setting the stage for greater expressions of yourself. So I invite you, as we arrive at the end of this journey, to take a moment of stillness. Breathe deeply. What does your heart truly desire? What dreams have been waiting for you to acknowledge them? Allow yourself to visualize the richness of your future and all the potential that lies ahead. Yes, challenges will arise, but by cultivating your inner alignment and authenticity, you have the tools to navigate them with grace and ease. Let this be your call to consciousness, a gentle reminder that your inner world shapes your outer reality. Embrace the beauty of your unique journey and engage fully in the process of becoming. You are not just a participant in this life, you are a creator, a visionary, co-authoring your own story. And remember, the universe reflects back to you what you embody and believe. As you step forward, do so with confidence. The energy of authentic expression is powerful, and through it, you will find yourself creating the reality you've always envisioned. Live boldly, live authentically, and let your light shine. This is your time to awaken fully to your potential, so step into the flow and watch the universe respond. A dance, an unfolding, a beautiful celebration of life waiting for you to embrace it.